Temple visuals that are coming in. This is our Shambhu temple in the outskirts of the city. I can tell you within the city as well, even though of course our air defense systems have been thwarting every attempt from drones, missiles that are coming in. But look at this agenda and attempt for Pakistan military. Remember, this is not even proxy terrorism. This is the military of Pakistan sending out these missiles. But let's talk about the big story that are coming in. Gaurav, go ahead.
I want you to look at these visuals very, very carefully in the Neelum Valley, and this is opposite our Kishanganga area. That's a Pakistani post that's been taken down. For a moment, we will just play out those visuals full screen for you so that you can appreciate those visuals very carefully. That's a bomb damage assessment. That is where, look at the rockets, the projectiles that are being fired, and the base from where those rockets and projectiles are fired, that Pakistani post has been taken down. So if they think that they can fire a mortar, a projectile, a rocket at India and think they can get away with it, this is war which is very, very scientific. Now India has the weapons and systems where you can take down the threat, not just at source, but you can then destroy the source of that fire. You know, Pooja, when I was covering the war in 1999, the Kargil War of 1999, this equipment was sorely missed, a weapon locating radar. Now India not only has bought multiple weapon locating radars, India manufactures WLRs, or the weapon locating radars, that triangulates within seconds the area where the fire is coming from, and it can effectively take that fire down.
This is absolutely striking, stunning visuals on your screen right now. And remember, this is about precision that we have been talking about. India always had these locations, Gaurav, isn't it? And yet, in only self-defense, we are targeting, and that too only military installations. But it's important, Gaurav, to remind the viewer why this phase 3 of Operation Sindhu. Our innocent civilians, one after another, are being targeted by Pakistan. And India has shown restraint, not only all these years. Big news coming in, Pakistan drone launch pads destroyed by India. Incredible what's happening in the past few hours. We are putting out verified information. This Pakistan post was used for drone launch to target our civilians and military and strategic installations. Gaurav, this is huge, to target the launch pads that have been aiming to destroy, to annihilate India and Indians. We're looking at this Pakistan post. Tell us more about this location specifically.
So if we were to tell you about Neelum Valley is an area where India completely dominates Pakistan in Kashmir. Neelum Valley again is part of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and this is the Kishanganga river that flows towards Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and into Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. From there, Pakistan has a drone launch pad, and it was launching multiple drones into India, and these are strike drones, again their version of the kamikaze drones. Using the weapon locating radars, a weapon locating radar are 3 different radars at different locations that can triangulate a place from where the fire is coming. Of course, in this instance, you can also see that area. Battlefield transparency is one of the biggest battle-winning factors for India, and in this way, you immediately target terror at source, and the terror is Pakistan Army. The big significant point is Pakistan systematically choosing to target a temple, a gurdwara, and a convent south of Pir Panjal in Jammu. They changed the demographic profile in Kashmir. Their attempt always has been to change the demographic profile south of Pir Panjal, and they've attempted it in more ways than one. They tried to do it in 1947, 65, 71, they failed. They've tried to do it in 1990. They're attempting it once again. I want to bring in, let's quickly bring in...
And Neelum Valley in itself is so historical, it's so beautiful. And look what Pakistan has done, this POJK. They are using it as launch pads, as terror launch pads that India is hitting against.
So let's quickly bring in our colleague Shivani for more on this. Shivani, bring us details of Pakistani attempted counter-strike, how India is responding to it, and apparently their efforts to target some of our military installations.
Gaurav, there have been multiple attempts by Pakistan on attacks on our installations by the missile systems. What we are learning that the Fateh missile was also used by Pakistan, including the drones, the tube drones that were also launched from the terror launch pads and different locations at the LOC where we are witnessing heavy artillery firing. And they all have been neutralized with the different assets of the Indian Army, Indian Air Force. We have launched our counter drone systems out there, the Akash missile systems, the other gun systems that are used for neutralizing these threats, along with the fighter jets that have been activated right now. And as we speak, there are operations going on, Gaurav. We can hear the explosions around. And this is how we are learning that through the night at multiple locations along the line of control, as well as in the airspace above these border regions, there were drones that were countered by the defense systems that are installed out there, including the ballistic missiles that were also launched inside Pakistan on their bases.
Rani, stay on with me.